So we have a cleaned up version of the emergency tow call from the 4th of July in the case of Nolan Wells, thanks to Janetta Brantley, who is a sound engineer.
Guess who was paying for Nolan Wells' independent autopsy? Colin Kaepernick. You guys, this is a big deal. Colin Kaepernick is paying for his independent autopsy.
Everything changed after one new audio recording surfaced. What started as questions surrounding Nolan Wells' disappearance has now grown into a national debate involving a missing phone, conflicting evidence, an independent autopsy, and Colin Kaepernick's involvement. Millions of people are asking the same question. What really happened? Let's break it all down. Welcome back to Tea with Sienna, where the tea is always hot, the receipts stay ready, and we never sugarcoat a thing. If you love celebrity drama, trending news, and the biggest internet stories, make sure to subscribe. Now, let's get into today's story. Nolan's mother, Christine Wansley, never publicly named the person she recovered his phone from, although reports have identified him as his friend Warren Hudson. Early coverage suggested Warren simply returned the phone to Nolan's parents, but Christine later described a very different situation. She said she tracked the device through Nolan's Snapchat, and Life 360 located it at Warren's home and arranged for someone to retrieve it. According to her account, Warren and his mother, Ashley Cole, reportedly made the process difficult before eventually returning it. When the family checked the phone, they allegedly found deleted texts and missing photos from the day Nolan disappeared. And that's where the story becomes even more troubling.
Chat location looks completely different than the Life 360 location. So when I pulled up Life 360, it was different. It was showing everywhere the phone had been. I was like, well, it's showing that he's back on land. Like, I'm not. He's like, but no, he didn't come back with us.
Well, how were you able to get the phone?
So we tracked it, and my friend Tashima went and picked it up.
It wasn't like they said we got his phone, they tracked it.
Then the case took another disturbing turn when a 911 call involving one of Nolan's friends reportedly surfaced. Around 4 p.m. on the 4th of July, the caller allegedly reported that the boat's bilge pump had failed and they were taking on water near Horn Island. The original police release reportedly contained heavy background noise and music, making parts of the call difficult to understand. TMZ later obtained and enhanced a clearer version where someone could reportedly be heard asking, "Is he dead?" Followed by, "Oh my God, check his chest and wake up."
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
What did we just hear? What was that? Straight out to investigative reporter Crime Stories, Dave Mack. Did you just hear what I heard? Now,
after the audio surfaced, social media erupted with theories about what Nolan's friends may have said while waiting for the dispatcher. Some believe those background moments could help investigators reconstruct the timeline and identify the voices involved. Others questioned why no arrests had been made, While an independent audio engineer, Janetta Brantley, later shared a cleaned up version that fueled even more speculation. Some listeners claimed they heard the name Bart, leading to theories that Nolan's friends may have known he was already dead. However, those interpretations remain unverified, and the official timeline is still being examined. But that interpretation is far from settled. Forensic analyst Robert Freed reportedly compared the recordings and found that the TMZ version was roughly 20 seconds longer and carried a different digital fingerprint. That raises the possibility that it wasn't simply an enhanced copy of the original file. He also noted that even advanced audio tools struggled to confirm the disputed words, while professional transcriptions reportedly found no matching phrase. So the alleged audio remains highly contested. Then came the autopsy, which became another major concern in the case. Reports say the unanswered questions surrounding Nolan's death were part of what prompted Colin Kaepernick to become more involved and offer financial support for an independent autopsy. The goal was to get a closer examination of the circumstances and help ensure Nolan's death wasn't left surrounded by unanswered questions. The case became even more complicated when Mississippi authorities kept Nolan's initial autopsy sealed while awaiting toxicology results and a grand jury review. Officials said the delay followed standard procedure and was meant to protect the investigation. Meanwhile, Colin Kaepernick funded an independent autopsy, but that examination was also inconclusive. The independent examiner reportedly said key parts of Nolan's body were not provided, while noting findings that raised questions about whether drowning alone fully explained his death. That's today's tea. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about Colin Kaepernick funding an independent autopsy? And do you believe the enhanced 911 audio brings investigators any closer to the truth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments because I read every one of them. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tea with Sienna, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest celebrity tea. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.